Last week, LeBron took to X, formerly known as Twitter, to voice his frustrations after ESPN removed Bronny from the 2024 NBA mock draft, instead mocking him at number 39 in the 2025 mock draft. LeBron says he just wants people to let Bronny be a kid and enjoy basketball. How do you feel about this?
Man,
Go King.
I'm about to say, look, you can start.
Okay, yeah. All I want to say is that people seem to forget that Bronny James started off his college basketball career about a month in with a heart attack. Okay, so why don't we pump the brakes and reel it back in and relax on bro? He's fine. Who cares about the 5 points per game? USC stinks. Last in the Pac-12, a complete non-factor. Like, there's been the ups and downs. He didn't have a preseason. He had to work his way through the season going on to get in shape, to get accustomed to college basketball, the speed of it, the strength of it, to get accustomed to USC's system. Like, I don't care. I thought it was stupid that he was 10th overall in the 2024 mock draft. I thought it was dumb. And I think it's dumb that he's 39th right now in the 2025 mock draft because nobody really knows where he's going to land. Okay. And the only reason it's a subject of discussion, and it's expected, is because he's LeBron James' son. That's fine. I don't expect it to be any other way. But just pump the brakes on the kid. He's fine. He's a really good basketball player. Are there moments where he's a non-factor out there and he gets lost in the sauce a little bit and you kind of forget that he's out there? Yes. But it's not that big of a deal because he's got talent. He's got a good support system. Hey, he's LeBron James' son. So I'm not betting against the James DNA. I'm just not, okay? I think he's fine.
I agree with you, man. Wholeheartedly. I agree with you. And I think from a perspective of, it's like I don't really care where a kid lands. I don't care what his draft stock is. It doesn't matter to me, right? For me, as a guy with a heart disease who has the same one that he has, at least it's what I've been hearing. Basically, for him to be out there and play with what he went through, to have the courage to be able to go play despite having the heart attack in practice, kudos to him. If he makes it to the NBA, I would cheer him on. If he doesn't and he just ends up being a really good college player, I would cheer him on. I don't care about where he lands. I don't care about none of that. I mean, the rhetoric has changed with LeBron a little bit because LeBron did say earlier that, he was better than some of these dudes in the league. And now he's saying, like, the rhetoric has changed a little bit. But nonetheless.
Yeah. I think he should have done his son a favor and just not said any of that.
Yeah,
all that did was just add a little bit more pressure to the situation.
He shouldn't have said that at all. But me personally, I'm just thankful and I'm glad and I'm extremely proud of dude to even have the courage to still go out there and play. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, let me have a heart attack on the court, my career's done. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm not
right?
I'm not doing it no more. Right?
You know how scary that probably is. I mean,
Yeah.
you went through something similar, but like. This dude like rallied back and was trying to play this year, not know I'm gonna take the year off. I'm gonna get my stuff to get no. He was on the court in like 6 months. Like I don't know. We gotta just pump the brakes on him a little bit. He still is a kid. It's like just and I know like when you're being you're a prospect and you're being looked at to get into the NBA draft, like that kid title gets stripped from you a little bit because it's like you're trying to go into the NBA. Like people are going to be evaluating you. They're going to be judging you, making analysis. That's fine. But at the end of the day, like he's a prime candidate to just stay in college, like give yourself another year to develop. There's not really any need to rush it. I know Rich Paul said the thing about like it's not as much about where he's going to or the number he gets drafted versus like where there's maybe a proper fit, something along those lines. So we'll see what ends up happening.